I hope you have a good glimpse of the CSR experiences of major partners of the forum, and I'm also sure that many of you have enjoyed the sharing of expertise, knowledge, and experiences on the implementation of CSR during the various breakout sessions. Now, I would like to present to you a prominent and very inspiring speaker, Mr. Timothy Ong. Today, he will present to you CSR within an Asian context. Mr. Timothy Ong, a leading Brunei businessman, is a deputy chairman of the Brunei Development Board. He sits in many councils and boards, and to name a few, he is a member of APEC and Board of Governor of the Asian Institute of Management. His many business roles include being chairman of Asian Inc. Forum, co-chairman of the Asian Incorporated, chairman of Hotel Associates, deputy chairman of National Insurance Company of Brunei. He's also the independent director of Singapore Petroleum Company. Mr. Ong graduated with BA Honours at the Australian National University in 1976. He obtained a Master in Science with distinction in International Relations from the London School of Economics in 1982. I would like to present to you Mr. Ong.
Thank you, Effie, for that kind introduction. And thank you, Phil Alfonso, Ramon Del Rosario, Ashok Nath, and all the other people who have made this important conference possible, and for inviting me. Ladies and gentlemen, in the year 1870, a young English boy, 16 years of age, was sent from his home in Britain to South Africa. He was a sickly boy, and he was sent to South Africa in the belief that the warmer climate would be good for his health. In the year 1880, he took over the Kimberley diamond mine and started a corporation which he named the De Beers Diamond Corporation. In 1888, at the age of 34, he merged his corporation with that of his rival and created the largest corporation in South Africa at that time. He then started his career as an imperialist on behalf of the British Empire, and through skillful strategy and the ruthless use of arms, he extended British control in southern and central Africa. In the year 1902, at the age of 48, he died. At the time of his death, he was a man of great wealth and great power. Today, he is remembered throughout the world, not so much for the wealth and power that he amassed in his lifetime, but for the scholarships he endowed, which have enabled many bright men and women from across the world to study at his alma mater, Oxford University. The man's name was Cecil John Rhodes, and the scholarships he endowed are now known as the Rhodes Scholarships. Among the many beneficiaries of the Rhodes Scholarships are many distinguished Asians, and of course, William Jefferson Clinton, the 42nd President of the United States, and Robert Hawke, the former long-standing Prime Minister of Australia. I recount the story of Cecil John Rhodes not to suggest that it is a model of good corporate social responsibility. In many respects, the story of Cecil John Rhodes, it's a story of what corporate social responsibility is not about or should not be about. But I recount the story of Cecil Rhodes because it reminds us of two important things. The first is that what we recognize as good corporate social responsibility, or in some cases, corporate philanthropy, is often not far removed from the ruthless pursuit of corporate profitability. The second point is that long after everything has been forgotten, what is often remembered beyond our lifetimes is not so much the wealth or the power that has been amassed. It's not so much what has been taken from society, but what has been given to society. The question that is posed for this plenary, altruism or economics, is a provocative, intriguing, and misleading question. The question, altruism or economics, is based on a false choice. It suggests that corporations have the choice of being altruistic. Remind ourselves that altruism is the denial of self-interest. Altruism that is not grounded on good economics, altruism that is uneconomic, is futile. Generosity without the means to be generous is wishful thinking. Corporate social responsibility without corporate success is merely a slogan. The first responsibility of a corporation is to be profitable.